Hello, YouTube. I'm talking to my phone again, trying to figure out the things that went wrong and how to carry on, how to be strong, how to let them go. Everyone's so obsessed with letting stuff go. It's like a new, I don't know, like, it's just all I hear about. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Like, it's just like everyone is like, I feel like it's just like careless, because I was let go, because the love I gave was let go, the relationship I had was let go. I was let go of before I even knew that love was not real. I don't know how people can just let go so easily, you know, when so much of life is hang on, ride the ride, hang on, do your best, hang on, stay strong, hang on, hang in there, hang in there. It's a little cat meme on the screen, hang in there, and also let go. So we're always told to hang on, and we're also told to let go. It's such a weird dichotomy of pain when you're trying to, hang on to the love that you loved, and the person that you value, and the relationship that you had as your best friend, and someone that you value so much. And that means that your value and their value and your shared value and all the things you value and all the things you had together, and you think, oh, why is it over? Like, you didn't even see it coming. I didn't even see it coming. I didn't, to be honest, like, to this degree, like, 3 weeks ago, 3 days ago, 3 weeks and 3 days ago, I mean, we went on a date, you gave me a kiss, you said we had dinner, you said you love me. Even when you left, you said, I love you, but. After you left, after you were gone, I love you, but. It's like, what? What kind of answer is that? And how then can I just move on and let go? Like, it's so, when you're supposed to fight for what you believe in. There's that. We're told to fight for what you believe in, stand for your things, and protect your values, and protect your family, and protect what you love. And then, oh, let it go, let it go, let it go. It's just such a, it doesn't make any sense. That you're just supposed to know, oh, let go of that. Hang on to this, but let go of that. Hold your breath, let it go. Okay, that makes sense. We do that kind of on our own. We forget to sometimes. But the rest, I can't just let it go. It's my heart. It's the things I loved. It's the person I care for most. It's all the promises that we made. I gotta let go of all those too. I gotta let go of all the things we had and were and said we are. All of it. I just gotta let it all go. Well, that's not fair. Well, life's not fair. Yeah, I get it. Thank you, cruel trolls. She don't love you anymore, man. I get it. Thanks for writing that. Thank you. I get it. I love you, but I love someone else. I love you, but I slept with my teacher. I love you, but I cheated on you. I love you. What? How does anybody do that behind someone's back that you love? It's just like insidious to think that for months and months and months, and for maybe years, definitely for years, you were developing mental gymnastics and play games with this other person. Like, that's cheating from day one. When you cross that line of, like, teacher student to, friendly, like, that's crossing the line, bro. It's crossing the line, and you shouldn't be doing that. You need to, like, have boundaries. If you love someone and you respect yourself and them, you need to have proper boundaries. I shouldn't be setting up your boundaries for who you happen to see. I can't say, hey, wife, see you, have a nice day, and then watching you from far. Oh, who's that? Can't do that. That's crazy. Still, like, trust them because you developed a relationship and you develop trust and you believe in them and you believe in you. And if to not trust someone is also so hard to live a life. You can't trust anybody. Well, then you can't drink water or eat food because you don't know where it came from. You can't trust these clothes. What are they covered in? Oh, this is Lululemon. It's probably covered in microplastics. It is. Can't trust, crossing the street. Driver might drive badly. You can't trust anything. Can't trust the road. The road might fall apart. You have to put trust in things. So I put my trust in the things that you have to just kind of accept and the other things that you actually have created together, something that you've made, a relationship that you've developed and loved and nurtured and cared for and desire. And it's just not right. It's not a right thing to do to someone, to tell them that you love them, then go to lie with someone else and lie to the person you love, and then get like some sort of like what attention and validation from what some teacher on the side saying, oh, you did real good in that assignment today. Yeah, why don't you stop in every class and we can talk a little more about it. Yeah, that'd be nice. And maybe we can like do some acro yoga. I can put my hands on you, and then we can do a little jitsu. I'll give you a rear naked choke, and then we can, play some badminton. You can knock my shuttlecock around. Okay, that's all sounding like fun, but questionable. And you should be on guard for people that are trying to do that to you. No, it's totally fun. It's nothing. I do it with everybody. Just, hey, I do it with that guy and this girl and this girl and this girl and that. Whoa, what the fuck? You gotta be on guard. If you give someone your love, you gotta be on guard of everybody else trying to now ruin it. And them offering book deals and sponsorship and out-of-town TED Talks and all these types of things that you're doing. And, well, they can take you on an airplane. All exclusive paid. I got it, don't worry. How attractive. And how detractive from what you're building at home. So you're living two lives. You're lying in two lanes. You're lying in two beds. And you're lying to two guys. It just makes me so betrayed, and the betrayal is so deep. The love was so true. I honestly, I'm still really struggling. I know what to do. I gotta move on. I gotta let go. Gosh, she doesn't love you. Go find a new life. It's a blessing. Aren't you so glad she's not your wife with kids? Whoever's writing, aren't you so glad you didn't have a wife with kids with this woman? It's just like hypothetical down the road. It's like, aren't you so glad you're not 90? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't even fucking register, saying it's better than another hypothetical that could have happened. Aren't you so glad you didn't get hit by a fucking cement truck? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's not in reality. How about what we had and what we're building? Not saying, well, you could have had this and you didn't have that. Well, that would have been worse. That would have been worse situation is fucking nonsense. So if whoever's writing that, just like, thank you, but stop. I don't need that. I'm not here for your comments or for your likes and shares and subscribers. I'm here for me to talk to my phone, to work through my own process so I can speak it out loud, so I can vent it out and get it out and let it out and let it go. I'm not here for some fucking internet show to have everybody give me armchair therapy with a few facts that they have where they can then, oh, well, let me tell you what you need. You need Xanax and to let it go. And aren't you glad you weren't married with this woman with kids? If we were married with kids, the bond would have been stronger. We would have gone longer. We would at least have kids out of this and promises and marriage of like a vow that says like, you can't cheat on and lie to me now. But I was given time for you to finish your school. I didn't think I was giving you time to be a fool with your professor. Who's married with kids, by the way? I happened to see his post the other day. Yo, don't look at his post. You're torturing yourself. I don't care. He's off on a vacation, kayaking with his family, his wife and kids. Meanwhile, my partner's at home ignoring me, thinking about him, and I'm thinking about her ignoring me. It's a fucking mental game. I'm really struggling with it, and I'm doing the best I can. Sorry, it's only been 3 weeks and 3 days after 6 years, and believe me, we would have 60 more. So yeah, the road, it's like roadmap. We're going to California. Well, the roads are gone and there's no more map. Well, we're going somewhere. I don't know where. Like, yeah, exactly. You don't know where, and that unknown is terrifying and not fun. And it's not better than saying we could have gone to California with kids and we would have had. Look, no, come on, give me a break. This concept of like, aren't you glad you didn't have a wife and kids with her? No, I'm not. I would have loved to have her and my wife as my wife and kids. That would have been great. And if it happened in 10 years from now, well, I'll at least have those kids in that time. And like, by the time you're my age, 10 years from now, no one wants to fuck you anyways. You're old. You're not going to be getting it. You're not going to have a relationship. So by then, at least you got kids. Right now, No, I don't see that as a silver lining or the grass is always greener. So just fucking pass, hard pass, scroll on, roll on, troll on. Why don't you let it go? If you're harassing me on my channel, it's not for you, it's for me. So thank you. I'm finding today difficult. Every day I wake up with the same kind of wonder, like, what? Disbelief. How did you do that to me? You literally, I saw you 3 weeks ago and 3 days ago here in my house, and you were like, we claimed we love each other. You even said the day after you left, I love you. But it's like, how could it have been like so, like, how could you have moved so far apart without giving me more clues, without giving me actual facts, like all kinds of talks, you know, that these are big deals, not like, I need to go to bed early tonight and you need to stay up at 2 hours later and that's difficult for me. That's like a minor negotiation as to like when we should eat our dinner and go to bed. That's not end our relationship. If you're in this situation, and now I'm speaking to the internet and myself, if you're in a relationship where you're growing apart, you have made choices that make you want something else and not who you're with, you owe it to each of you to bring that up as it begins, not at once you finally this far apart. I'm over here, you're over here. Because they thought they were here. I don't know how people can be so disrespectful to each other and to their relationship and to their significant other. I really find it so cruel. I could never do that to somebody. I don't care. So I know that I'm torn apart here. I'm trying to lift myself up. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to fucking go to the gym and work on yourself, man. Work on yourself. All you gotta do is work on yourself. I mean, honestly, if anybody I've ever known, no one works on themselves more than me. I've reinvented myself so many times, and new things, and new fitness, and new practices, and new meditation courses, or martial arts courses, or... Come on, man. Like, don't tell me I've not worked on myself. I've got thousands of paintings, thousands of poems, thousands of videos. This is all working on yourself. Most people I know don't work on themselves at all. They just kind of like drift through almost like blindly, like like not even really. In fact, I know very few people that actually work on themselves. So come on, just, let it go, move on, hang on to yourself, but let the rest go, and then just work on yourself. It's like, okay, another fucking broken record of what you're supposed to do. Okay. What you should do is work on your partner, work on your relationship, work on being honest and communicating and caring and kind, and work on serving them, work on helping them, work on the things that would make their life better, things around the house, work on dinner, work on cleaning up, work on... Because she's off working on herself, and look what that happened. She worked on herself. It's all about me, my school, me, and then my family and my dad is dying, and then this relationship with this professor, and I got to go see him for badminton and gym and jiu-jitsu, and then I will work on us and work on you. That didn't work out so well. She worked on herself and forgot about everybody else. Selfish. I think in a relationship, you owe it to work on the other person more than yourself. Don't let yourself fall apart and lose your identity. I didn't say that. I'm saying you need to realize it's a partnership. So I'm there for you, darling. Whatever you need. You need to go home early. Got to get to bed early. Want to have an early dinner? We're trying to work on that. We're trying to work on it. Trying to figure out what would make the best for you. It's always what was best for you. What was being best for you? How can I serve you best? How can I make this relationship better for you? Because then when you're better, I'll be better. You're up, I'm up. And then I'm up, you're up. And then we just keep going up. Supposed to, like, let me work on me, and then you do you, and then I'll work on me, and then you work on you, and then you... What the fuck? So no, I don't believe everyone says how to move on, let go, work on yourself, be selfish. You're all a bunch of Marxists, confused by the modern day world skewing you and ruining you, to divide each other from our husband and bride, to divide sides, separate, segregate, create states of hate, and to create debates. Well, I need to do my thing, and I need to do my thing. How about we do our thing? How about instead of you going to your gym and me working out at home, or me going to my gym, how about we work out together? either here, outside, under good weather, or yours or mine. How about instead of you running off to play shuttlecock with him, you ask me to play badminton? I'm good at badminton. Or why don't we I even suggested, you like jiu-jitsu? Let's take jiu-jitsu classes together. I saw some people dance in the park. I said, do you want to take dance classes together? I said, do you want to take couples therapy together? When I saw that the end there, you seemed like you're pulling apart, and I wanted to make it better for us. Not separate therapy, I go my way, you do yours, and separate friends. No, more connection, more coming together, more agreement, more working on the other together. You can still work on yourself in all those thoughts. You can still, shave your face and your body or your mind, or you get your nails done and feel good about how you're presenting, and you should. But this concept of like, let go, man, move on, bro. She hates you. She doesn't love you. You're suffering. Imagine if you had a wife and kids with this bitch. Living in a hypothetical, selfish, self-centered, focus on you, forget everybody else, and let everything go. Let yourself go. Let yourself go. Just become fat. Let it go. Don't worry about that. What are you talking about? If we don't worry about things, then we don't worry about your health, then you won't be healthy. Don't worry about the money, then you won't be rich. Don't worry about your partner, then you won't have one. You gotta have concern about these things. This concept of just let it go is fucking nonsense. I'm having a hard time with that. So, I love this person so much, and they broke my heart so badly after they lied to me for how long? Collectively over more and more over sprinkled over time. And then clearly had an affair with a married professor or teacher at her school. And then I got a dog and the dog died. And now I then got that dog's disease and I still have symptoms. Like I'm on medication, but for the past 3 days I've been having like nonstop headaches. And that's one of the symptoms of you getting infected with this disease, which happened to me 3.5 weeks ago, or so, 3 weeks ago. So the symptoms of the sickness are coming out of me. I mean, are available, are noticeable, which is a concern. And the medication is started, but I don't know if it's going to work. And people can die from this, which would be kind of like the ultimate fuck you, I let you go and now I died, bitch. Kind of cruel for everybody involved. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But, it's God's plan. It's God's plan for you to be hurt, man. It's God's plan for you to be alone. It's God's plan for her to fuck a professor and live a perfect life. It's God's plan, man. And your fault because you didn't let go and let God, and you didn't let go and you hung on, and she let go and she went to hang on to him now. I see. So she let go of me and she's now grabbed onto him, and she's let go of all the reality and she's grabbed onto her selfishness to go into school. And I'm supposed to not, what am I supposed to do? Just let go, move on. There's no roadmap. Everything you planned on was that, and now you're supposed to go this way. Hard left, man! U-turn! You can't go back. So hard left, swipe left. I'm in the swipe left box now. Hey, you got left. Not a match. Well, fuck. Yeah, go to the gym. Okay, go outside. Do meditation. Whatever you can to preserve your self well-being. Do some music, make some money, blah, 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 blah. Same shit, same shit, same shit. Nothing new there. Like I wasn't doing those things before. Working on yourself and going to the gym and doing martial arts or getting a job and making money and upping your lifestyle. We're doing that together, not apart. So yeah, I don't find this is really taking me where I need to go. And it's really difficult. And I don't know how people can be so fucking clueless, cruel, and unkind to a mind that they've shared for so long and a heart that they've held. And then they just crush it so cruelly. And the blood runs down their fingers and they're just like, ugh, don't care about you no more. I got this new guy. He's much, much cooler. I bet he's not. I bet he's not. In fact, I've seen his Instagram. I can tell you he's not. He's an egomaniac who's always, woo, whoa, whoa, thumbs up on everything. Mr. Positivity is fake. Anyhow, he's a liar because he lies to his wife and his children, his entire collegiate school, professors, teachers, and associates, and he took away opportunity from all the other students who didn't get to be the TA, who didn't get to go out of town. So both the two liars have damaged how many people? 35 kids in the class, so 35 other students did not get the opportunity. Me, that's 36. His family, that's 4 more, that's 40 people. How many colleagues are they cheating out of that? So, collateral damage is big. And how many people am I connected to that have to hear my crybaby story? 170 subscribers. Now we're at 200 people. My family, my friend, we're over a couple hundred people now are impacted by one person's lying and cheating, which is impacted by another person and mine. So, it takes 2 to tango and only 1 to fucking ruin it. I'm struggling. I'm finding it difficult. So I want to sit here for 5 minutes now and do a quiet meditation. And you can join me if you like. I hope you do. Maybe we'll find some peace in it. Okay, I got a timer here for 5 minutes, so thanks for watching and listening. And maybe this 5 minutes of silence will help you too. Wow, that went by fast. Well, that can't be 5 minutes. Was that 5 minutes? I don't believe it was 5 minutes. Maybe I didn't hit the timer. Okay, well, I thank you if you're still here watching my therapy session talk to a phone. And I'm sorry I feel so broken, hurt, betrayed, and alone. And if I'm inside your home right now via this internet thing, I hope it brings you something of use. Maybe just like help stop the abuse of when you love someone and when you then decide not to again. They should not be the last to know. And if you grow apart, remember that you're taking someone's heart with you when you leave. So you should believe it's fair in honesty, you know? And you should respect each other in any new prospect or direction that you're trying to go, because maybe they want to go with you, or they could, or no, they can't, and it will make it more honorable and noble and decent in caring for that person. And it may be difficult for you to bring that up, but it's more difficult for them to be so disrupted. And if you love them ever, then why would you ever want to cause them pain and leave them in suffering for potentially a life that could be devoured and destroyed forever from that point forward? Like, to think that they're just going to heal because you feel you want to move on with someone else. It's really, the trauma that you're causing is so, could be minimized greatly and intellectualized so that it could be understood, as opposed to this running away, I lied, I cheated, and I'm running and I'm ghosting you, and it's like cut off all communication thing. This is so new age baloney. Just cut them off, just ghost them, just say nothing. Your silence means the most. Like this concept of you can't use your words, honestly, is bullshit. Use your fucking words. Have the strength to use your words. Big boy words, adult mouth. Speak with some respect and tell them, listen, there's something we gotta talk about. I have blah, 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 and you did da, 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 da. For these reasons, I feel like this. But this concept of just like, and you're out, and you never say nothing again, whoever invented this just stop talking concept is a fucking child. And that's a temper tantrum, and it's really, really destructive, and it's not restorative or mature. Use your words. If it was a job and you were working there and you just never showed up again, and they were dependent on you, you say, listen, I'm giving my resignation, and then you finish up the timeline so they can replace you. You don't just not show up and leave the job fucked. And that's just for a job. What about someone you love? A family member, a trusted husband or wife, partner. You're gonna do them like that? This new age way of just don't say nothing, your silence speaks volumes. Your silence is your strength. It's so cruel. It's so cruel. Especially when you did it to someone that didn't do the dirty to you. You did it to them. I guess if they, you come home and they're betraying you, and you're like, oh my God, what are you doing? You're having an affair on me? And then you walk out and you never talk to them again. Sure, I can allow that. And that's probably a good strategy. There's no more excuses they can say. Like the Shaggy song, caught you doing it on the counter? Wasn't me. It was you. I caught you doing it. So now that person has the right to walk away and close all communication. There's nothing they can say that's going to be worth it. But that's not what happened in my situation. In so many situations, they just say, walk away, cold them, ice them, cold them, ice them. It's like, use your fucking words. Even then, say, I can't believe you're fucking cheating on me. Get the fuck out, or I'm fucking leaving. Whichever, it's over. Take your person with you and fuck off. However you want to say that. And then, come on, grow the fuck up. I'm allowed to cry and be a baby because I was just savagely stabbed in the back by someone I loved, and then the ice me is cold as fuck. And I don't care about your opinion of whether or not I'm supposed to move on or you're being pathetic and don't share your vulnerabilities. Whatever, man. This is how I try and process the progress to heal myself so I can feel that I matter, that my love has value, and that it's not all about how much money or fancy cars you drive, but about what you have in your mind and your heart and what you can offer someone in your hand and your hope and your dreams. And I just feel like all those things are thrown by the wayside by memes and means, and how much can you give them in material things. It's so fucking destructive, disgusting, and you're co-opted by the long march to institution by Marxism, whether you like it or not. I'm looking for a real heart, a real person that could be true love and caring and kind and have those things, and I just don't think they exist. And, use your fucking words.